Speak to Srikanth Kondapalli, who is the Dean of the School of International Studies at the Jawaharlal Nehru University. Srikanth joins us now from New Delhi. Always a pleasure to have you on, Srikanth. How much is Xi Jinping going to get from the GCC conference and from Riyadh?
Well, China is planning to have a free trade agreement with the GCC countries for nearly a decade now, and they're trying to harmonize various aspects with the GCC. Specifically with Saudi Arabia, they have a strategic partnership which they want to further strengthen with this $29 billion deal that you just mentioned, as well as in terms of fixing the energy security aspects. As you know, the Russian invasion of Ukraine has created a lot of problem in the energy related issues, and Saudi Arabian decision to kind of regulate the oil prices, oil production has been very beneficial to China because China is the largest importer of oil, and Saudi Arabia among them and Russia are the largest producers. So there is a lot of benefit for Xi Jinping's visit, during the Xi Jinping's visit in this regard. And of course, there is also the element of replacing the United States. Previously, it was Taiwan they intended to replace, and now China's ambitions have increased substantially.
Yeah, so you may well have hit the key there, Srikanth, of course. The United States. How delicate is the relationship right now between the United States and Saudi Arabia, given that over the past few months, Joe Biden has said a couple of times, we probably need a reset?
Well, if you look at the July visit by President Biden to Saudi Arabia and President Xi Jinping's visit now, the comparison is in favor of China. Partly because of the kind of trade that is increasing between China and Saudi Arabia, and also the tensions between United States and Saudi Arabia, given the issues related to energy, issues related to Middle East security, and China's Belt and Road Initiative thrust, which they want to align with the Saudi Arabian vision of 2030. So in the light of this, the United States feels marginalized with its own ally, the United States, with Saudi Arabia. Sorry.
So how would the Saudis and the Chinese, or even the GCC and the Chinese, cooperate on the issue of security when there's so many American bases around the Gulf region?
That's true. The Fifth Fleet based in Bahrain and other places, there is structurally, United States has an edge over China, no doubt about it. But there have been signalings in the recent past about increasing China's role and a kind of withdrawal of the United States from the Middle East gradually because of the shale gas revolution that the US has witnessed. Secondly, the withdrawal, the Iraq issue and other issues. This indicates there is an edge for China in the Middle Eastern security aspects. Remember also in the 1980s, the Chinese have supplied IRBMs, intermediate range ballistic missiles, to Saudi Arabia. And there is also the stepped up defense cooperation that China is making with the Middle Eastern countries, including arms transfer and others.
Srikanth Kondapalli, thank you so much indeed, Srikanth.